Hello Capricorn, welcome to She-ruhz Tarot. Today's read is a general read for the collective of Capricorn. That means anybody that has Capricorn anywhere in their chart, this message is meant for you. It may not necessarily be your personal message, it might be a message for the person sitting next to you that has Capricorn in their chart, but please know that I truly intend to get this message directed to you. Now this message may very well be in regards to an individual you're interacting with, and the roles can be reversed if such the case. So I encourage you to pay close attention, apply where appropriate, because the message can be directed to you about them, or to them about you, or back and forth, vice versa. So again, please pay close attention, apply where appropriate, but I ask that you do not force this message to fit. When we get to the first week for March 22, what is in store for you? It is what has already happened for the majority of you. So that should make it pretty easy for you to be able to decipher whether or not this is or is not your message. And it should flow like water over a brook. It should be simply put, if somebody were to write your last week in a story and summarize it in one sentence, that's what it should be. If that's not the case, or if you don't feel like this is your read, you don't feel comfortable with it, I definitely encourage you to go observe your other natal chart zodiacs. And please allow your intuition to guide you, and it can guide you to multiple reads, so please keep that in mind. However your intuition guides you, whether it be your eyes fall on it, or you feel like you're being shoved towards something, you're drawn towards something, however your intuition guides you, please allow it to lead you, and take those messages in, because they may very well carry the message you are actually truly seeking. Okay, so with all that being said, I would like very much to ask Spirit to come forward and assist Capricorn in opening their eyes to see, their ears to hear, their heart to feel, and intuition to discern the message they are about to receive. So first off, we're going to let the cards fly, see what Spirit has to say for the week, or for the month actually, sorry. Each week, 1, 2, 3, and 4th week, so you can follow along. Overall energy will be at the top here. Okay, and then we'll do an overview of those, and we'll go into some clarification to try to fine tune the message, and then we will get to the meat and potatoes of the story and get the guidance from Spirit. That's what we're all here for, right? So, and with that being said about the guidance, please remember that, and keep in mind that any of these messages and reads, it is always completely up to you whether you wish to take in the message and the guidance or disregard it. It is completely up to you, but you have free will to make the choices that are best for you. All right, so let's begin. And this is a general message for Capricorn. What has occurred for the first week, March 2022, for Capricorn, please? The first week of March 2022, what has occurred for Capricorn? Thank you. Okay. That one was there. I'm taking that. That flipped out like that. These are like a little story, so we'll just leave them just like that. Okay? So I love it when they give me a lot of cards for a read. All right, so let's go to the second week. Sarcasm. I'm deep on sarcasm. I apologize. Second week for Capricorn, please. March 2022. What is in store for Capricorn, please? And you should, relate to the sarcasm. I'm Capricorn. Second week for Capricorn, March 2022. What is in store for you? Well, let's have a look and see what flew across the room. Are you dealing with somebody that has air in their chart? Because you are very, very chatty today. And Capricorn, if I think about it, there's been frequent reads that you've been very chatty. How interesting. You must either have a lot of air in your chart, or you're dealing with somebody that has a lot of air in their chart. Either way, holy cow, a lot of chatting. All right, so the third week of March 2022, please, for Capricorn. Third week for Capricorn, March 2022. What is in store for Capricorn? Thank you. Okay, And fourth week for Capricorn. Wow, okay. Come here, you. There we go. Nice. Okay. Overall energy. Finding equal balance or attempting to, recognizing that something is not off, something is not quite right, and so trying to find that equal give and take. Bottom of the deck, Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is leaving the past behind, emptying that final eighth cup, dropping it, and walking away. Walking away from the history, moving towards your Two of Cups that is much more beneficial to complete into an entirety of Ten of Cups, your happiness. Okay, so for the first week of March 2022, we have that there were some burdens getting ready to be laid on you. Okay, you were getting ready to be weighted down by some heavy burdens, and we have wish fulfillment, filling those cups up, aiming towards your wish fulfillment. Let's find out what this big old message is here. Oh, it's all in reverse. Huh. So you recognize that you missed an opportunity, and you maybe were misdirected or lie into yourself. I'm not sure. Seven of Pentacles, refused to look at what the opportunities were, held back on even trying to begin new and fresh, refused to follow the guidance, and your happily ever after then therefore kind of flew out the wind here. So that's a contrary situation here. So you're feeling weighted down because you overall you missed out on a big happiness here because you were closed-minded. And so you're feeling weighted down over that, knowing that it could have been your wish fulfillment. Okay, so for the second week, we have, we're heading towards recognizing, because it's not completely in the upright yet, we're heading towards being in the upright. So we're definitely aiming towards feeling like we were set out in the cold. And just need to move on. Yeah, recognizing that you just need to move on. The third week, there's a new love or a new emotional refilling of the cup. It could be with another earth element, Taurus, but more just an understanding and acknowledgement of how to be happy, how to have a full cup. And then for the fourth week, we are nurturing a new love or an offering. Somebody may be offering something to you. Could be an apology or, an offering of love. That you are being offered an opportunity. Well, that's quite the turnaround, isn't it? All right, well, let's do some clarification here and see if we can get a little bit more info. So please clarify the Six of Pentacles overall energy, March 2022 for Capricorn, please. Please clarify the Six of Pentacles, Capricorn, March 2022. What is in store for you? Overall energy. There. Okay. Building on that foundation to have something solid and stable. Yeah, you want equal give and take so you can then build on that. So you're going to have something stable. But you're feeling rather beat down and don't know which direction to go in regards to this relationship, commitment, whatever it may be. Okay, so that's a lot. Please, I'm just going to say, Spirit, please clarify the first week of March 2022. Thank you. Yeah. Again, back to the Six of Pentacles. It's coming out of being in reverse. So, you know, we're on the giving and the receiving end of understanding that it was not an equal give and take situation. Okay. So for the second week, March 2022, please clarify Five of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, and Six of Swords. Needing to do what's right. Could be a commitment, is what I was just told. A legal commitment, but doing what's right. Yeah, moving swiftly towards making things work, working things out. You know, trying to communicate how to work things out, or what, you know, move towards having that cooperation. Use your intuition on how to create something new and nurture it to grow. Clarify the Ace of Cups and Hierophant. Oh, that's where that is. Okay. Please clarify for the third week. Oh, Lordy. Another book. Here we go. Oh, not too bad. Two of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, and the Page of Swords. So balance needs to be found between two situations, because one's going to feel neglected if you pay more attention to one than the other. And so that can become a very heavy weight on your shoulders, feel rather burdened. So definitely do some studying and figuring out how to go about finding that balance so that you can have that emotional fulfillment in regards to a commitment or a relationship. Get that understanding, that knowledge, allow the divine, if you will, to send that message into you so you can know which direction to go. Let the unknowing be known. Yeah, it is a form of you being taking on the high priestess, but not truly, because you're not keeping this from anybody. You're just, and like the hermit, how he goes within himself, you're not trying to keep it from, you're trying to figure out how do we make this work, trying to, you know, study the situation, learn how to make it happen, because it's going to weigh down and somebody's going to feel neglected and dejected. And we'll be back to the dog house. That's so funny. Okay. But stand firm in your beliefs, doing what's right. Okay. So please clarify the Empress and Knight of Cups, fourth week of March 2022 for Capricorn, please. Please clarify the Empress and Knight of Cups, fourth week of March 2022. What is in store for you for Capricorn? King of Swords heading towards being in reverse. We're not there. We are heading there. And the King of Swords can be pretty snippy and very hateful with their words, and deceitful and sneaky and lying and cheating. A very, very nasty individual. Very nasty. But at least, you know, they're not emotional basket cases. It's just they are very plotting. You know, it's all about thought process, how they can be conniving and sneaky, thinking they're not going to be caught, right? Um, so yeah, you work on nurturing a new love. gain clarity that there's some secrets there. And you can find your happiness by calling in some new ships and waiting for them to come. Because you recognize that heartbreak. Oh, 333. In regards to that individual that's in your circle, the Three of Cups. And it's definitely, there's sabotage and they're detrimental, is what I was just told. They're detrimental. So allow the divine to lead you. Go deep within yourself to find the answers if need be, because you are a self-sufficient, confident individual that can reevaluate which path you need to actually take to have an exciting new beginning and achieve your star, your wish. Okay, so let's see if we can get some guidance for you here. Just overall guidance for Capricorn regarding March 2022. Five of Wands, the Chariot. So it's going to be a difficult path to choose. And you're going to be rather conflicted on which path to take. But if you can figure out which path, you'll be able to figure out which path. I don't know how. The star, what you truly wish, what you have wished for, focus on that. So you can build on your foundation to have something solid and stable and make that decision to move towards it. There's something from your past that you're not aware of that is going to come in pretty quickly, hot and heavy. The devil is behind that. It can be some fear in regards to a partnership that you've moved from darkness to light so you can find happiness. And the King of Swords right here is going to feel pretty overwhelmed on trying to begin new and fresh. Page of Coins. As a side note. Okay. So with all that being said, apply where appropriate again. Take in what you will. Disregard what you feel is you wish that you need to disregard. So we have Taurus, the energies that are in the read. I'm sorry, I'm just jumping. Let's take a look at the energies that are in here, Capricorn, for you. We do have Taurus down, Cancer down. King of Pentacles is down, of course, so that's you. And then we have Libra, Aquarius, Virgo. What else do we have in here? Got quite a few cards down, but not very many energies. All right, so those are the energies that are down as far as the major arcanas. All right, Capricorn, that is your read for what is in store for you for the month of March 2022. I do look forward to next week's read, which will be the second week. What is headed towards you? So what is headed towards you for the third week and the fourth week? See if we can kind of define it a little bit more here. But in the meantime, I do want to apologize for it taking so long to get your readout. With my phone not being able to hold very many, it doesn't have a very strong memory. So whenever I record on here, I'm only able to keep so many before my phone will not allow me to upload very quickly. Then, of course, if you have a message for a certain amount of time, it takes YouTube forever to allow it to be uploaded. So anything beyond 20 minutes, and it takes, several hours for it to try to upload. So please be aware that I have been attempting to get these reads out to you since Wednesday. And I can only hold so much memory in my phone. I, of course, had to hold off on recording until I could get those reads up and loaded. And so, with all that being said, I like to look at it as these messages are coming out to you at the best possible opportunity. It's that law of attraction kind of situation that the divine is bringing these messages towards those that are in need at the proper time. Things will be delivered to you whenever it's the best time, so to speak. So, with all that being said, I do look forward to next week to find out what Spirit has in store for you. And until then, may all your choices and decisions be very, very blessed.